How long has it been? How long has it been? A week? A month? I don't know. But you see, I know, firstly, I know you're gonna see this and think, oh, this whole map changed. It did, because I made a video before this one, but I lost it. So yeah. And as promised, I was gonna say there's gonna be a war. So what do you think is gonna happen? I'll give you 5 seconds. That was more than 5. But Korea, because these borders look horrendous, and they want more influence into China to go this way, you know. But well, that's what the red team, these maroon guys want. But blue team wants to stay here, and they're blocking the way because yeah, here it's just cold here, and here there's mountains over here, so we can't take that way. Here they're gonna cross into these assholes, and then they're pretty annoying. So yeah, they're gonna have to cross through the sides, or they can go through here but they don't have a navy. The blue team controls the seas, so they're gonna declare war, and we're gonna see them island hopping from here to here. Not that big of a war. The Japanese troops are gonna land over here, make a naval landing there, and we're also gonna form. But the blue team isn't just gonna allow this. We're gonna fight back, and we're even gonna launch a campaign on whatever this piece of land is, so they can land over here. But they are quickly pushed out. And these two fronts. And these two fronts, yeah, we're gonna unite to form one huge front and just push up. Pretty simple war. Nothing special. And they're just gonna make a huge encirclement over there. Push in. And eventually these guys, they're gonna flee to some random. They're gonna flee to Taiwan. And yeah. So they've reached Taiwan. And they've lost this. And oh my god, I hate when I use a bucket, because look what it does. It just gets rid of the border on here, but it's fine. This looks horrendous. This genuinely looks so horrendous. And why is there just a random dot there? Okay, but anyways, next we're gonna have a huge feud between red team and yellow team. So the red team, we're gonna push through here because they want to colonize this Arab land. That's actually a pretty good idea to name them Arabia, or more Turkey, but they want to expand into Arabia. Yeah, Turkey is, and then there's, well, kind of, not really, because they originated from here, so technically they are Arabs. And then we've got Egypt. I'm gonna call this land Carthage. This right here, the teal country, is Carthage. We've got Morocco, just only Sahara, no western or eastern. This right here, this is gonna be, how about I think of something random? We'll do Eastern tomorrow. Actually, not. Let's just do. What's that one? I forgot. No, we'll just leave them. And we'll leave these lot for now. Blue team is gonna be Greece, Romania. Greece, Romania. I'll do Georgia. I know it sounds ridiculous. Well, you know, maybe Southern Russia. We've got Northern Russia. What these guys are gonna be, the gold guys are gonna be, I guess, Scandinavia. The brown team is gonna be, they're gonna be the Saxons. The Saxons, yeah. This is gonna be Iberia. They're just gonna fight each other. So Castile, obviously. I'm gonna do for this line I'm gonna do, I don't know, Southern and Northern Iberia. And this orange team right here, we're gonna be Persia. These green guys I absolutely hate. They're gonna be the Kazakhs. And these guys, they're gonna be the Indos. These are obviously gonna be the Taiwanese and Japan or Korea. I guess both. Okay, so the red team, where were we? Yeah, they're gonna, so where was I? Okay, so red team is expanding. They want to get all that juicy coastline and oil. They don't know oil exists yet because we're still in, not ancient, we're probably in, yeah, it's still ancient. They just want to expand. So is the orange team a little. I'm gonna split this up. Not really. Orange team's gonna expand. Orange team is gonna expand up because why not? Free real estate. Egypt, they're gonna go through here. And this is gonna cause a feud because they wanted Israel entirely and Palestine, both of them, and they just wanted in the south. So that's gonna strike some controversy. Wait, give me 1 second. So they're gonna go through here. We're just gonna pretty much build up because they've got a huge threat. So we're gonna go south. I'm gonna go towards we're gonna go towards Yemen and East Saudi Arabia. Yeah, that's good. That's amazing. Oh my god, I swear I hate doing borders. Okay, that's good. So the Indos are gonna expand. And we're gonna have a revolution or declaration of independence, whatever you want to call it. We're gonna have the, I guess, brown and blue. What does brown and blue get? I actually know. Just brown. Brown team are gonna rebel from the Indians. We're gonna take all from the south, but this is all gonna be theirs. Oh my god, I hate this. No, just leave it. I'll do it with my stupid brush because I hate this. At least it does a border for me, but that's just annoying. Okay, so we're instantly gonna colonize Bhutan. I think. I don't know my geography. Okay. I kind of know Asia and Europe are where I hit the hardest, and then the rest, these guys, yeah, they're pretty hard, and especially the more, yeah, this area, I'm trash with it. Okay, anyways, the Russians, they're gonna want something. They're gonna want something from the Scandinavians, and they want this land right here. Kind of up to. So they want their real life claims, well, what they own in real life, but the Scandinavians aren't having it. So they're not gonna go to war. They're just gonna get a bunch of tension. Okay, and now we're gonna have a huge Iberian war. We're gonna have these two idiots clash together, and the blue team is obviously gonna win. But Tan put up a pretty good fight. But the more the Tan fight, yeah, it's the worse it's gonna get. And now, because of this, Castile is gonna declare war on Iberia because, well, yeah. Did I already forget the names? Oh my god. And the pink team, they have a way stronger economy than the Iberia. I don't know if like this area of Spain actually does have better, living conditions, economy, and all that. But the blue team have army, and now we're gonna have Iberia unified finally. But now to replace this, we're gonna have a colony in England by the brown team. But these people, they're not gonna like being owned by European superpower. So they're all gonna declare independence, and some new countries are gonna arise in this area. So we're gonna have let's just stick to color names. Oh crap! I get. Now we're gonna have yellow here, blue up here. I know this looks ridiculous because it's main colors from each one, except for this, because this isn't really a country. And this is a nation, not country, because these English parts, they're not countries, they're nations. I swear, I hate when people say that Scotland is a country. Well, one of these England, like even England isn't a country. It's part of the UK. Like they're nations. There's a big difference between a nation and a country, which I do not care to explain because I'm just that lazy. Okay. So we have a new feud over in England. We're also gonna add, I guess, yeah, Ireland. I know this color looks ridiculous to represent Ireland, but come on. 2 greens in the same area. 2 greens? No. Okay, so we've done that part, and now we're gonna see some stuff in Korea. So there's gonna be a revolution. Sounds ridiculous. Where's gonna be the... That looks pretty good. South Korea. North Korea. Obviously. I know it's way too early to be doing this. This part is fully just gonna collapse. Wait, give me 1 second. It's just fully gonna collapse. And this part, Manchuria, is gonna be Manchuria. What's a good color to represent Manchuria? That looks good. That looks good. Yeah, that's good. So, the purple team... Give me 1 second. Well, there isn't really like anything about the purple team. Well, no. The purple team, they're just gonna abandon most of this land because, like, not really, except for, you know, up to Crimea. They're gonna keep everything up to Crimea, they're abandoning. Everything past Crimea, they're keeping. And you know what that means? Romania gets some land. Or Dacia right now. Because they're still in ancient times. Which sounds ridiculous because of what we've got going on in Korea. So, yeah. We've got Romania expanding. Somehow I never thought they'd expand. But now we're gonna have a revolution. What color should it be? Red, I guess. Let me see this color. Nah. Too ugly. We literally have a green right here. No, no. Oh no. What does that look like? You know, we're gonna have to do something. I guess black. So now this whole revolution's gonna just collapse the entire country. The only reason this revolution even happened is because the only reason this revolution even happened is because yeah, living conditions for the people. So now the blue team is gonna be threatened by this new black country because of their expansionism over here. We're gonna be threatened. So then we're gonna start some colony in Italy. We're going Roman mode. Rome. That's making me think of something. Ooh. Yeah, that's perfect. Okay, Rome's gonna start over here. It's gonna quickly expand because, yeah. No, I feel so similar to the Papal States, but it's not. It has nothing to do with the Papal States. Hell, Jesus wasn't even born yet. And now there's gonna be a big threat on the blue team's influence. So then they're gonna just build up here, and I mean their influence in Italy. They have no other influence. They do. It kind of does expand there, and in there and there. Pretty okay. Right, and now Carthage is gonna come over here. Obviously, we're doing this so realistically. And now we're gonna have two clashes between the blue teams. So it's not really a war, it's just this, like, kind of war, but not really. It is not declaration of war or anything, it's just kind of war, only specifically on this part. I don't know what to call it. It sounds stupid. Kind of like, it's basically when you want part of the country, and you only declare war on that part of the country. So yeah, it sounds ridiculous because it is, and obviously the blue team isn't gonna take this incredibly seriously. So then they're gonna set out a naval expansion over here. Well, a naval landing. What am I saying? And yeah, and just so that they can keep the peace and peace. Well, the blue team is just gonna stay the hell out of Carthage's business because big difference. But land doesn't really matter. And yeah, they just go right into that piece of land because why not? They just want to show as a big fuck you to the blue team, as you can see. Well, police rather. Just go to color coding. I need to get black. Yeah, that's perfect. Oh my fucking god. Okay, that's good. So Rome is gonna expand through like. So we're gonna go over here on the borders of Greece. Yeah, we're just gonna build up on that pretty much. We're gonna expand all the way from the Greek border and modern day Slovenia to Genoa, I think. Yep, that's pretty good. But Red Team, they want this, but they don't want to go to war with this. So that, bro, really? No. That one needs this to declare war on, but this is incredibly powerful. No, they've got influence right there. Let me get right back. Rome is, yeah. They want to expand up into Spain, but they can't do that because they got a South European superpower, kind of. It's not a superpower, just a local power, right here. And they're the only country in the south. The only other country nearby is this and this. Oh, and this if you include other continents. Well, this is the closest thing here. We're not gonna discuss these two right here. Oh my god, okay. Okay, so Rome has been born. Back to the red team. They're still expanding like crazy. This is how far they've expanded. They've expanded up to here. I swear, if this gets fucked. I swear, if this is fucked, I will. Yeah, that's amazing. Okay, so now they've expanded up to. I want to add kind of like. Oh my god. That looks amazing. Please don't damn border. Holy shit! That's pretty. Yeah. That's huge. Okay, next we're gonna get an update on Japan. Nothing really been happening here. And now an update on this beef. So then they've decided to send a naval convoy or whatever you want to call it, blockade over here to this island right here. And that pretty much offends Russia. So what's Russia gonna do? They're gonna send out a naval blockade to here. Right here. They're actually even gonna set up a colony right over here. It looks ridiculous. Well, not really. They're not really gonna set up a colony there. They're gonna expand over here to the brown border. And we're gonna make a deal with Brown Team for them to sell this colony to them, and then we're just gonna take that, claim it as theirs, and let's see. And we're just gonna roll with it. We're just gonna see how it goes. Okay, so this is gonna be so shit. Yeah, that's shit. It's okay. I'll add a border over here. The amount of times I've said border in this video is atrocious. And now we're just gonna claim this. Well, we're gonna claim it, not own it. And that's gonna offend these lots so mad they might even get to war. But I know that you might be thinking, oh, Russia's gonna win because of their incredible size. Size doesn't matter. Well, it kind of does, but it doesn't really matter like that. Oh my god. Okay, so we're gonna no, that looks terrible. No. Yes! Yes! That looks beautiful. It is beautiful. Beautiful. Well, yeah. This looks like it's gonna be a hot war. Russia has, well, it has huge landmass. These guys, they have influence and economy, but they have army. They've been building up like crazy ever since they started. Their entire ideology is, well, obviously we're gonna be a monarchy, but because we're in ancient times. But how do I say this? Well, technically, well, let's just say that Russia is very militaristic. Incredibly militaristic. I swear. I just want to get to you, but I can't. Wait. Let me calculate that. Wait. Yes. Yeah. Actually, no, we're not there yet. We're not. You know, I'm just gonna end the video here, and goodbye.